Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Glendora Unified School District Board of Education trustee meeting of Monday, August 11th, 2025. It's 6:06, and we are going to reconvene from closed session, where I'm happy to report after an hour and a half, there's no reportable action. There you go. So we'll move on to 3-2, which is roll call.
Board Member Garcia?
Present.
Board Clerk Cam?
Present.
Board Member Munoz?
Present.
Vice President Lopez?
Here.
Board President Clifford?
Present. Thank you very much. We're all here. Please rise for a pledge of allegiance. Put your right hand over your heart and repeat after me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. We're going to move down to 3.5, which is an adoption or reordering of the agenda. Is there a motion?
I motion to adopt the agenda.
A motion to adopt the agenda as is. Is there a second?
I'll second.
There's a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? That passes. We are going to move down to item 3.6, board recognition, introduction of new administration. Highlight of the evening, Dr. DeGrazia.
Very exciting indeed. Dr. Osborne is going to introduce our three new administrators to the district. Dr. Osborne.
Thank you, Dr. DeGrazia, and thank you, Board of Trustees. I'm very excited to introduce Dr. Amber Green as the next principal of Glendora High School. We conducted an extensive selection process, starting with paper screening of 33 applicants, in which 9 candidates interviewed in our first round with Executive Cabinet and our superintendent. Round 2 consisted of 3 separate panel interviews, which included a diverse group of 23 teachers, classified staff, students, parents, and an outside high school principal. We ended the process with a 5th and final round with Dr. DeGrazia and Executive Cabinet that included a performance task. Dr. Green emerged as the clear choice. Dr. Green brings over 24 years in education, including as a science and math teacher, mentor to new teachers through UCLA's Impact Program, and serving in leadership roles at Camino Nuevo High, Monrovia High, and most recently as principal of Santa Fe Computer Science Magnet School. She's recognized as a data-driven leader, a strong communicator, and a champion for students. Her passion for culture building, student support, and academic excellence makes her a perfect fit for Glendora High School. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Amber Green to the Glendora Unified family.
Good evening, Board President Clifford, members of the board, Superintendent DeGrazia, Executive Cabinet, and members of the community. I'm truly honored to be joining Glendora High School as the new principal. Serving the Glendora community is both a privilege and a responsibility I take to heart. GHS is a school with a proud tradition and history, and I feel incredibly honored and fortunate to be able to help lead its next chapter. My goal for students is pretty simple. I want every student at GHS to feel seen, supported, and challenged to be their very best. I'm excited to build on the strong foundation that's already in place, to expand opportunities for our students, and to work side by side with our staff, families, and community to make sure GHS is a place where excellence and belonging go hand in hand. I'd also like to take a moment to express my deep gratitude to my family for being here with me tonight. They're my biggest support system, my husband Edward and my sons Jack and Oliver, who I think you've all got to meet. Their love and encouragement make everything I do possible, so I'm very thankful to them and to have them by my side. So thank you for the warm welcomes over the last couple of weeks. I can't wait to roll up my sleeves, get to know the students and families, and be part of the work that makes Glendora High School such a special place. So, Tartan for life. Thank you so much.
Great job, Amber. Now it's my pleasure to introduce Mr. Brian Ilrigi as the new Assistant Principal of Curriculum Instruction at Glendora High School. This was a thorough and competitive process that started with a paper screening of 42 applicants. 8 candidates were invited to round 1, where Brian was the top-ranked candidate in both the first and final rounds of interviews, each of which included a diverse group of teachers, classified staff, and district leaders. From start to finish, it was clear that he was the right fit for Glendora High School. Brian brings over 2 decades of educational experience. He He began as an English teacher, later serving as an instructional specialist, summer school principal, and assistant principal in Monrovia. Most recently, he's been the coordinator of secondary curriculum instruction in Chino Valley Unified, where he led professional development, oversaw instructional programs across 13 secondary sites, supported counseling teams, expanded CTE pathways, and strengthened college partnerships. What makes Brian stand out is not only his impressive background, but also his approachable, student-centered leadership style. He is committed to fostering academic excellence, building strong relationships, and supporting a vibrant culture at GHS. Please join me in warmly welcoming Brian Elrigi as the new Glendora High School Assistant Principal.
Thank you. Board President Clifford, members of the board, Dr. Grazia, Executive Cabinet. I just want to echo some of the same things that Dr. Green had to say. It is an honor to be here, to be joining this school district, and just the long history, tradition, academic success that it has. And I am pleased to join that, help it to continue to grow. I'm just looking forward to getting to know the families, getting to know the students, the teachers, and just helping Glendora High School be the best high school it can possibly be and the best experience those students could possibly have. I am joined this evening by my beautiful wife, Christy, my two daughters, Hannah and Jana, who, as Dr. Green mentioned, are my support system. They are the ones who backed me through this process when I threw the curveball at my wife that I was looking to move schools. So she was a little bit surprised, but when she heard it was Glendora, she was ecstatic. She knows the community, our friends and family are here, and it just feels like an amazing fit. So thank you for allowing me to join your family.
Thank you, Brian. And finally, I'm excited to introduce Ms. Kristen Jelsen as our newest member of the Spartan family and our new assistant principal at Sandburg. We had 47 applicants for this role, and after an extensive process, including interviews with a panel of 13 staff and parents, Kristen rose to the top. She brings a wealth of experiences. She served as an intervention teacher, instructional coach, dean of student behavior, high school and middle school assistant principal, and an educational specialist in curriculum instruction for the Hawaii State Department of Education. What stood out most was not just her impressive resume, but her warm, student-centered personality and her passion for building relationships with students, staff, and our families. Kristen has a heart for supporting every learner and has a proven track record to help schools thrive. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Jelsen to GUSD.
Good evening, President Clifford, members of the board, Superintendent DeGrazia, Executive Cabinet, and members of the community. I am extremely humbled and honored to serve as Assistant Principal for Sandburg Middle School. One of my goals and calling to education is to help students find and cultivate their true passions, both personally and academically. I am grateful for the opportunity to serve students, families, and community of Glendora. I do not have any family locally, and while my two cats were deeply touched by the invitation to attend, they politely informed me that they had prior engagements. I look forward to a wonderful 25-26 school year, and thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I'll give the board an picture. Yeah, let's do that real quick and take a quick picture. Plus, I want to shake the hands of the people that I didn't have an opportunity to when I came in. So let's take a minute and do that, and then.
Do you want to do individual family pictures?
Yeah.
Okay. Dr. Green, can we have you and your family come up?
And then we'll just stand up right here like we do, real close, and. You guys come right here, squish together, and we get the elevated. Yeah, see, we don't even have to do it. We just have to get close. There's a logo somewhere, right?
There is.
Okay, perfect.
1, 2, 3. Very nice. Thank you.
Elrigi family? Brian, come on, bring your family up. If you don't mind. But here we go. So I have no public comment cards, is that correct? So watch this, I'm gonna do this. It's 6:18. I'm opening up public comment. I have no cards. Thank you very much. I'm closing it at 6:18 and 10 seconds, which moves us to the next thing, which is comments for the members of the board. So I would like the board to make comments before you leave, and I'll start to my left, if that's okay, with Trustee Garcia.
First of all, thank you for choosing Glendora Unified as your new home, and welcome to the family. All of you, even your husbands and the wife and the children. You are now a part of this Charton Glendora family that you, I hope, have received. I've seen it, so I know you have received a very warm welcome. Our community is happy to have you. I appreciate your intention thus far, just making those connections with our community. I've seen it, I've experienced it. I was happy to see you this morning at our convocation. I am looking forward to seeing our schools thrive under your leadership. So thank you for choosing us, and have a wonderful school year.
And Trustee Garcia, I don't want to rush any other comments, so we'll do one round of comments to the candidates and then come back if you have any other comments, okay?
Just a warm welcome. I've been so happy to get to see everybody's smiling faces. It's been really nice to get to meet you all. I've been so impressed already and haven't really had any time to get to dig into the weeds with you, but just every opportunity I've had in any interaction, I've been so impressed. Talking to the staff and the teachers around the district, everybody's so excited. It's buzzing. People are very excited. I'm really excited for you all. There's a whole community of people that want to see you all do so well and succeed. And the board included. I'll just speak for myself. I'm so excited for you. I think that there's going to be a lot of really cool things that you're going to bring to our community, and we appreciate that. We appreciate it so much. The kids that are here locally will appreciate it. I know the teachers and staff are really going to appreciate it. Personally, I'll appreciate it a ton. Having people that are here building that family and that culture, and continuing to bring in new things that you've learned everywhere is really exciting for me. So thank you so much. I'm looking forward to it, and I'll be popping around and happy to say hi any chance I get. So thank you, though.
Trustee Munoz?
Oh, likewise, I'll keep it short, but, thank you for choosing this school district. This is an amazing school district. You're going to love it. So happy to have you both, all three of you, sorry. All three of you to be part of this family. It's such a great community. You're going to love it. Like I said, this whole board, anything you guys need, any resources, we're here for you. We're here to help accomplish your goals, and so just keep that in mind. So thank you.
Trustee Lopez.
Congratulations to all of you. Tartan for life, you said tartan for life. I'm not sure where that phrase came from, but it might have been.
Oh, yeah. You stole my thunder.
Oh, okay. You can, I'll use it. I'll get right off that now.
No, you go ahead.
No, hey, enjoy the ride. Sandberg, so I was a Spartan, so I was back at Sandberg, so, but enjoy the ride. It's gonna be so much fun, and you guys are, you're really qualified. Just jump in both feet and just go. And Glendora will embrace you that way. Again, having been the principal of Glendora High School for 10 years and being at the school for 31 years, I know a lot about Glendora, but again, just go. Just go and don't be afraid, right? There's a lot of traditions to embrace, which are great, but there's also some changes that need to be made, which is okay also. And I think you'll find that being visible with the staff and talking with the staff and everything, those changes will be easy to make. So congratulations, welcome, and excited for the journey.
When you said tartan for life, I'm sitting next to one of them. I wrote it down, I put it in italics, and in a discussion I had previously tonight, I said, I'm not allowed to hire people unless they work with us forever. So what is this change of the guard? I'm a school board trustee now. I've been the mayor of our city. I was a councilman in our city. I've been active in this community for many, many years. And one of the calls you never want to get is, our high school principal is leaving. You never want to get that call. And as a school board trustee, I got to tell you, this is harder than anything I've ever done. But my point is that this executive cabinet told us to calm down. We're going to have a thoughtful process, and in the commission of doing all that, and, you know, all the citizens call you. They call you up, oh my gosh, you know, somebody's leaving, who's gonna come here? It's Glendora. Like, that means something. And you know what? When somebody says it's Glendora, that means something here. It really does. So I'm very proud of you. First off, thank you for coming tonight with your families. That means a lot. I'm sad your cats weren't here, but they would have been allowed. I'm really proud of the representation that the executive cabinet came to us with. You don't get all those details, but you know, the first thing you want to do as a school board trustee is call you and talk to you and meet with you and go through the process, and you know you're not supposed to do that. It's not because, and I didn't call you because I didn't not want to. I called you because they said I can't. So we all wanted to be involved in the process. We let it go, and we got the best candidates, and we're so proud of that. And all the candidates are new people to our district. So that just goes to show you that our executive cabinet knows how to do what they're doing. I'm very excited about the choices that they made. I'm excited about the new school year. I'm glad that I got to meet you tonight for the first time. I thought this is the appropriate time to do that and not to show up on your doorstep or to come to the school when you're trying to figure it out. So thank you. But I do believe in that phrase, Tartans for Life. I believe in, you know, Glendora's been a lifetime event for me as an adult, and I think that it's a very important thing when you're educating our Glendorans and the surrounding people that come here for work. Like, all you kids can come here now if you want, right? Because of the Allen bill. So there you go. We're always looking for new students. So thank you again for choosing the Glendora. I said it this morning, for choosing the Glendora Unified School District, because where you work means a lot to you, to your family, to your career, to your bank account. Everything that you do revolves around where you work, right? And so thank you for choosing us. All right? Now you can go. Yes, almost.
Sorry, I forgot to ask you to please invite us to your events on campus. Personally, there's nothing better than actually stepping on campus and seeing the work that you're doing. And of course, having that contact with our students reminds us of why we do what we do. So don't forget us with all these events. We want to see the good, the bad, and the ugly, because we're here to support you. As Trustee Munoz said, we're here to make sure that you have the tools that you need to be successful in this role. So don't forget us.
Have a good night. Now you're free to travel about the country. All right, or now that we'll come right back to item 4.1, other comments from the board, and I'll start with Dr. Munoz on the right.
Thank you, President Clifford. Just briefly, I welcome all the new class of 2025 at Glendora High School and all the students that are starting at the school district this week. I wish everyone a safe, exciting 2025 school year. Also had the chance to attend the convocation. It was my first one attending. I really enjoyed it. I think whoever put it together did a great job, so I just want to congratulate the team who put the convocation together. So I had a great time, and that's pretty much it.
Thank you. Oh, go ahead. Go right down the line.
No, convocation was awesome this morning, as it always is. Showing up there, I'm really a self-reflection on my own. So my granddaughter's a senior cheerleader, right? So she's in line somewhere there. Totally missed her. I sent her a text and I said, "Hey, I missed you." So, but she told me she was there. So I hate doing that kind of stuff. But anyway, today was great. Seeing the employees of the year, some of our GUSD employees that have hit that 30-year mark is really cool. And Molly Grissom was unbelievable. She's really good, and we know we're in the relationship business, and we always have to remember that, right? We have to remember not to be barriers, right? And sometimes when you get into leadership positions, you can put barriers in place, but we've got to make sure that we're building bridges and not barriers. So I thought her message was good, and I look forward to a great school year for the class of 26, and then, well, we have the class of 29 that just stepped on campus, right? So it's going to be a really good year for GUSD. So it was a good day.
So I'll echo some of the thoughts about convocation. Great job to the executive cabinet for setting that all up. It was really a well-oiled machine and very cool to see. The teachers' excitement was wonderful. It was palpable. You could tell they were ready. They're ready to have students and they're ready to get things going. And that was really exciting for me to see all of the preparation and fun that's getting ready for our students. It was also great to linger afterwards. I spoke with teachers for probably about an hour afterwards about the things that they were really excelling at, doing very well with, what they were looking forward to. And it was great to lend an ear and hear about some of the things and let them have an opportunity to brag, which was cool. I will say for students, we're excited to have you, but also get ready. It's sometimes over summer we let our schedules lapse, our sleeping gets all over the place. We just got back from a 2-hour time adjustment, so my kids are right back on schedule. They're getting up early and they're going to bed on time, so we're ready to go. But and I think for parents, for a lot of parents, we have busting at the seams TK classrooms, and one of those kids is mine. And so for parents that may have a little bit of anxiety and hesitation, you couldn't be at a better place. So I'm really excited, looking forward to that. I will say for incoming parents or parents whose kids are going to different places, start to follow your site's social media. There are 2 events this week that I did not have on my calendar that I'm excited about. So we're going to get a tour of the school and then meet your teacher nights for my TKer. So definitely keep in queue with all that and be ready for people that are so excited to love up on your kids and teach them all kinds of cool stuff and make a really enriching, fun environment for them. And it's for me, it's cool to see the start of something that has been really meaningful to my older 2 kids, and now my third is going to get to start off on that. So we're starting the bridge, but I'm really excited about all that. So thank you to the teachers and thank you to the parents, and we're looking forward to you guys. That's it. Thanks.
I'll keep it brief. And yes, convocation was awesome. Thank you to the powers that put that together. The message was incredible and really resonated, I think, on all levels. I think I could see how a teacher could apply that, also at myself as a parent, as a board member. It was very relatable. So thank you for choosing Molly to come and speak to us. Back to school. I'm so excited. So excited to have the kids back on a schedule, and I don't have to worry about what they're doing all day. They can just go to school and let my teachers guide them. So I'm happy to have that. I want to welcome all of our new staff, not just the ones that were here today, but all the staff that is sprinkled throughout the district. Thank you for choosing Glendora Unified. We are looking forward to seeing you throughout campus. If you see me, at least, I speak for myself, please introduce yourself, a new face. I would love to chat with you and meet you. To all our new Glendora Unified parents, families, students, TK through high school, welcome to Glendora. I hope you have felt or will feel a nice warm welcome as you step on campus, and that you feel like this is the place that you belong, because that's something that we strive for, I think, on a daily, not just our team up here, but in a very intentional way at the administrative level, at the schools, the teachers, anyway, from everywhere. So hope you feel that welcome, because we are happy you're here. And I look forward to seeing everyone at the high school on Thursday for the Get On Board. We've got our shirts and we're ready to go. Are we passing out donut holes? Yeah. So come hungry. We'll have donut holes and that'll be fun. And then next week, we hit the floor running with back to school nights. So there's a lot of blue on my calendar, which is the color I've assigned to the district. And I'm looking forward and hoping to make all of them. So I'm going to put on my skates and try to get some visits in. So thank you and have a wonderful school year.
Thank you, trustees. Those were very thoughtful comments. Dr. Najarro, did you have something to do with convocation today, too? Thank you. I thought it was wonderful. And I just wanted to, again, I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you taking the tough questions. And hopefully this year I will sit down with you at some point in time and understand more of those acronyms and measurements. Because as school starts, I'm going to be very focused on the goals and objectives of our English and math, the things that I believe are the pillar, and that everything else truncates down from that, in my opinion. As I see our young adults transferring into the workplace. Convocation was very enthusiastic this morning. I honestly, if anybody didn't want to be there, I didn't see that. So everybody that came and said hi to me acted like they were either good actors or really felt like they were having a good time. I thought it was wonderful. The students involved was another very big touch. I went through the line twice because it was so much fun. But the first day of school, to me, as someone who's been involved with education, both on the side of instruction and on the side of enforcement, is very, very scary, and also a time of great responsibility for parents, for drivers, for students that are going to school on now electronic media too. I mean, teaching in the early 80s, going through the 90s, it was easy. I mean, you had a stack of papers, you had a thesaurus, you had a red pen, you had to really focus. I didn't know English language that good, so I had to have an English teacher helper. I didn't have Grammarly in the things you have now. Everybody either walked to school and had fun walking or rode a bicycle of some sort. Things are totally different now. The rules of the road, cars are driving without drivers. It's just lots of stuff happening. So I just want everybody to be on alert that Glendora from 7 to 8:30 and from 2:30 to 3:30 is a different place. And most of our schools are somewhere nestled in a residential area, and streets like Bennett and Amelia and Lorraine all get congested and crowded, and there's kids everywhere. So just please be careful. Please be careful as drivers, be careful as students driving, whatever you're driving to school, walking, and enjoy yourself on your way to school, but just be careful, all right? So it's an exciting day, be safe, focus on the educational goals, and there's 2 Cliffords that are, again, starting the next generation of students at Sellers. We're very excited about it. So I just wanted to say congratulations to everyone, and I really hope today's convocation is the inertia to start this beautiful year. I'm feeling good about it, and I think everything's moving in the right direction. So with that said, I will move this discussion to our superintendent.
Thank you, Mr. Clifford, members of the board, distinguished guests. My pleasure to make a few reporter comments here. We did welcome everyone back to convocation. Special thanks to Dr. Naharo, for she is the one who was it was her impetus and her foresight to secure Molly Grisham. We were hopeful, back thinking about it, but she made it happen. And she's tough to secure. She's one of the hottest tickets and keynotes, certainly in Southern California, for educators right now. So thanks again to Sarah, and thanks again to Molly for sharing her message and her time with us. We are, of course, in final preparations for day 1 on August 14th. The safety aspect of having that extra patience, that extra care as we enter in and around campuses for the first time in many months. Things may look a little different, and so just take time. You might be at a new school, might be taking a new route. Take time and patience, bring patience with you, and so we can all be safe for the support of our kids and our students. We're certainly excited to have our new administrators that you were introduced to this evening. Dr. Green, new principal at Glendora High School, Mr. Ilarigi, assistant principal at GHS, and Miss Kristen Jelson, assistant principal at Sandburg, and all of our new staff, as some of you have mentioned previously. Tomorrow we will be engaging in our day of professional learning, really focused on MTSS, multi-tiered systems of support. And so staff will be interacting with us at the beginning of the day in the event center, and then throughout campuses with different topics related to MTSS. One final safety announcement, safety matter of concern is the Metro light rail extension. They're running many trains right now. I want to say 5 of our schools are within a half-mile radius of those crossings. So it's very important, the safety aspect of that, the patience aspect of that, and knowing that they will start with customers all the way to the Pomona line on Friday, September 19th. You're seeing many trains now, though. they're just running them empty, and those are their final tests. So again, safety, patience, allow for some extra time, and be very aware of both trains and, of course, people, bikes, scooters, skateboards, et cetera, as we start the year. Thank you.
Thank you. Any comments from the executive cabinet before we move forward? No? Okay. Thank you very much. Next item is 5.1 under discussion action, which is an approval of contract extensions through June 30, 2028 for the 3 assistant superintendents as presented. Dr. DeGrazia.
Yes, I'm very pleased to bring this forward to the board. All 3 assistant superintendents have begun the final year of their contract. We are very appreciative of their work, their foresight, and their desire and perseverance to do the work that needs to be done. And so with that, I humbly request that we extend the term of their contracts, all 3 of them to be the exact same. From June 30th, 2026, it would amend that date, and the end date of their contracts would become June 30th, 2028. The next item will appear for myself and in the same form at the same date to extend 2 years from 2026 of June 30th to June 30th, 2028. So with that, I humbly request and present those to you.
Thank you, Dr. DeGrazia, for that presentation. Item 5.1 has been posted and was duly noted to the public. Is there any discussion before we take a motion?
I have a question. Is it typical that all contracts would be starting and ending on the same date?
Yes, to be fair and equitable and to continue with the consistency of the team that we have, that makes the most sense, yes.
Perfect, thank you.
And just for clarification and transparency for the community, this does not include any kind of raise, it's just an extension of the contract, correct?
Thank you, that is correct.
Okay, no further questions on the presentation. I will move this back to the board for a motion.
So moved.
There's a motion. Is there a second?
I'll second.
There's a motion and there is a second. Before we take a vote, is there any other discussion or questions? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Is there any opposition? No, that passes 5-0. Congratulations to you 3. I was going to try to pull a trick, but I didn't think it would be appropriate. Thank you. Okay, the next item is item 5.2. We have had a presentation by the superintendent already. It's been duly noted to the public and posted as required legally. Are there any questions about this before we move on to a motion on the presentation? No questions? Okay, then we will move. Is there a motion for approval?
So moved.
There's a motion for approval. Is there a second? There's a motion and a second. Any questions or discussion?
I just want to say thank you to the executive team for continuing to choose GUSD, for all the work that you do on the daily. We see it. We get to see behind the scenes all of your intention and the work that you do. So thank you for continuing to put our students first and for going above and beyond for not just our students, but our staff and the community. Thank you for what you do.
And I would just like to know, did you have something to say, sir?
I was just shaking my head.
Oh, okay. I would just like to say this to our public, with our executive cabinet, which we already voted on, so we can't take that back anyways, and our superintendent. I was at an event this morning where I was listening to an executive cabinet member speak about what's happening at the beginning of this school year. And as he was speaking about it, he was reflecting on the very high school that he attended and pointing to something that was on the wall and talking about an event that was at the school. And then we heard earlier tonight, one of our new hires talking about they want to be a tartan for life. I really think it's important to me that the people that are on our executive cabinet and that are our superintendent have been, in my mind, demonstrating those tartan for life behaviors. Because it's always easy to shop around. It's easy to say, hey, look at school district X is paying $30,000 more a year, or I can move up the ladder quicker, or I can do that. And I want to say that I have a lot of admiration for people that are loyal to the organization they serve. They show up every day and do the absolute very best job they can. And, you know, we're not a district who is on the highest level of the pay scale, but we are a district who is on the highest level of loyalty and collaboration and passion and enthusiasm for what we do. So I thank you for your commitment to this district. I listen to everything that you guys say when you say it, and I hope that you do stay Tartans for life and you help us move this district to the next level. So thank you very much. That being said, may I have a vote, please? All those in favor?
Aye.
Is there any opposition? No, so that's 502. Congratulations, Mr. Superintendent. That moves us to item 6, which is the consent items. Tonight, the consent items are 7.1 through 10.4 as presented and posted. May I have a motion for approval?
So moved.
A motion for approval. Is there a second?
I'll second.
There's a motion and a second. Is there any discussion about the consent calendar? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? All right, it is 6:43. I move to adjourn this meeting. Have a good evening.